A new kind of private school opening in Oklahoma in a matter of weeks. This new education option is raising some eyebrows, though, because the kids will not be learning from teachers.
Exactly. The curriculum is driven by artificial intelligence. Many news outlets have already done some reporting on this, but tonight we're learning a lot more about how it's being incorporated in the classroom and why the price of tuition is higher than most expensive private schools here in the metro.
News 4's Tanner DeLeon spoke with a co-founder of this new AI-powered school. And Tanner, this is eye-opening for folks.
It is, and $40,000. That's the price tag of what families will pay to send their kids to Alpha Oklahoma City. And leaders of the AI school say their students learn at a better pace compared to standard teachers. But one Oklahoma lawmaker is not quite on board with the idea.
We are using artificial intelligence to raise human intelligence.
An AI-powered chain of private schools now making their way into Oklahoma, promising a better education without instruction being taught by teachers. Texas-based Alpha Schools has locations in 6 states. The latest being Oklahoma, with a location in Tulsa and the other in Edmond opening up in August. Though Mackenzie Price, co-founder of Alpha Schools, says the Edmond location is called Alpha Oklahoma City, and a typical school day starts like this.
Our kids are spending only 2 hours in the morning working on academics. Our students are working on individualized lessons that are personalized to meet them at the exact level and pace that's right for them. So they basically spend 25 minutes in each of the core subjects: math, reading, language, science.
In all, students get 2 hours of classroom instruction taught by AI with so-called guides in the classroom for support.
Our teachers, we call them guides, are completely focused on motivational and emotional support, on connecting with every single one of their students.
After 2 hours of AI instruction, guides run workshops to teach kids different life skills.
And that frees up the rest of their school day to focus on group and project-based workshops that are teaching life skills. Things like financial literacy, public speaking, leadership, teamwork, grit, hard work. All of the things that are going to help young people become really successful in this world.
These guides she mentioned aren't required to have a teaching certificate, but have been recruited for their unconventional education backgrounds. Starting salary is $100,000, but not everyone is on board.
I have great concerns. In fact, I wasn't aware about the Alpha Schools until I was contacted by an investigative journalist a few weeks ago.
Democratic Representative Cindy Munson, who is also running for governor, has concerns about kids being taught by AI.
I have a lot of questions. We know that students do better when they are in a classroom setting, when they are face-to-face with a highly qualified, trained teacher.
However, Price says their AI software is a personalized lesson plan based on the same curriculum students in a traditional school are getting, moving at the pace of each individual student.
We've had our graduates do everything from get into Stanford, UCLA, Northwestern, University of Chicago, USC. In fact, our senior SAT average this past year was 1540.
With the high-tech teaching tool and materials for workshops, Alpha's $40,000 a year tuition exceeds every other private school in Oklahoma. In comparison, Cassidy School's tuition tops out at almost $28,000 a year.
There's a few things that goes into. Number one, we believe our educators should be paid very well. So our guide salaries start at $100,000 a year. The other thing that we see is incredibly low ratios.
She says for every 10 students, there's one guide. But Munson is worried tax dollars will be used to help fund tuition cost.
Parents always have the right to choose where they send their kids. Where I disagree and where I don't think that we should be putting our tax dollars into those choices where there's not the same oversight, transparency, and accountability that we have not only for our public school, our administrators and our teachers, but also our students.
However, Price tells me they did not sign up for the parental choice tax credit.
I think we did not use Alpha for that tax credit this year. We did not sign up Alpha for that.
Classes at Alpha Oklahoma City start August 12th. But when we went by the listed address near 2nd and Coltrane in Edmond Wednesday, the building did not appear ready.
So how is the facility in Edmond looking thus far?
Ooh, that's a great question. I have not gotten to visit yet, but Alpha School is a full day in-person school. And one of the things that we have been really excited about is finally acquiring the real estate and the campus for our location in Oklahoma City.
Now, with classes expected to start in just a couple weeks, I asked Price how many kids are enrolled at the Edmond location. She said she wasn't sure.